So look at my European crawler castings. I screened these out maybe a week or two ago, and my idea was, because there's a lot of cocoons were in there, I wanted to leave them and let all the babies hatch out. And I was looking through them, and I only found a couple babies on, as I was flipping through the top. But what I found is that the babies all seem to go to the bottom. So I mixed it up. I'm probably not going to be able to find as many. But when I went down to the bottom, there's a big guy actually. There's a lot more of the little ones. They're hard to see because it's so dark, the castings. But there goes another one. But most of the babies all went down to the bottom of the bin. And so I guess the plan worked out good. A lot hatched out. But there's still a lot of cocoons in here that didn't hatch. But I was just going to point that out, that if you're looking for worms in the castings that you picked out, go to the bottom of the bin and you'll find them there. And I say I'm sorry now that I mixed this all up before I did the video. And for anybody that's wondering, the cocoon, when it's, darn, I just smashed that one. When they're ready to hatch, they get brown, darker brown like that. And it's because the worm is getting more developed in there. And find a lighter one in here. Most of these are getting darker now because they're all getting to a point where they're getting ready to hatch out. But anyway, they're much lighter when they first are laid. And that's how you can tell how close they are getting to hatching out. Here's a more greener one there, if you can see it, clearish, greenish. I always wear gloves when I'm working at this because I hate getting it all under my nails and you can't get it cleaned out. This is a bucket of castings from last year that I brought in just for using the potting soil. But I got probably one IBC totes, those big totes that are on a pallet. I got one of them full to the top with that stuff, and then I got 3 55-gallon drums full of that. This is all screened through an 1/8-inch screen. And I'm sure once it warms up, I'm going to probably find a lot of redworms in there. That's all redworm castings. This here is all European crawlers. So hold on a second, I'm going to show you the crawlers here. This is our European crawler bin. I don't know if we're going to be able to see very good here. I didn't turn on the big light. But this is the size of our worms here. They're getting a real nice size. And by putting them in fresh bedding, actually them two are mating right there. They're just getting started. They're just a little bit hooked up, not totally. But I put them in this bin here with fresh bedding, and what I'm doing is about once a month rebedding the worms in the fresh bedding that's already pretty much mostly screened except for some of the shredded leaves that I'm putting in there. And then when I screen it through, pretty much everything is going to go through, and then I just re-put them into new ones. So it's pretty much everything in, everything out, and then all the babies are in there. Look at that. That looks like a regular Canadian night crawler. That's a Euro. So all the castings that are in here will go out, and then they'll sit in that other bin there until the babies hatch out, and then I can run that through an 1/8-inch screen and get the all the babies out once they're about inch or so long, and then I'll just kind of have them separated by age groups here. By the time I see, what I want to do is I'll screen those babies out before they get big enough to mate. That way I know the castings there will be totally free of cocoons. Any viable cocoons should have hatched by then, and any ones that are in there pretty much aren't going to hatch anymore. I'm really crowded here. I'm running out of space in my room here for my grow room. So anyway, that's what I'm up to and how I'm making sure I got clean castings. I forgot to take that worm out. So, all right, later.